With the world in awe of Deion Sanders' impact on the college football team, the Colorado Buffaloes have been the biggest subject of conversation in the football world in the past few weeks. And it appears NBA stars are not left out of the multiple reactions. So join me as I walk you through NBA players' reactions to Deion Sanders. Magic Johnson. Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes' win over TCU had everyone talking, including five-time NBA champion Magic Johnson. For a team that went 1-11 last season and a coach who had been heavily doubted, the win signaled a new era, the Coach Prime era, and Magic Johnson made sure to congratulate Deion Sanders on Twitter. The Los Angeles Lakers legend congratulated Sanders on his first victory at Colorado, as well as Sanders' son Shedeur, who broke the school record for more than 500 passing yards. With 4:25 left on the clock in his debut game, Shedeur was 38 of 47 for 510 yards and 4 touchdowns. He broke Colorado's single-game passing record that was previously held by Tyler Hansen, who passed for 474 yards in a 2011 game against Cal. In any case, Magic Johnson ended his tweet with, "The great ones always win." Dwayne Wade. 2006 NBA Finals MVP Dwayne Wade wasn't left out either. After watching Coach Prime and the Buffaloes perform strongly in their first game, the Marquette alumnus who had a successful college basketball career with the Marquette University basketball team admitted that he finally has a team to root for. In his tweet, D-Wade praised Deion Sanders, his son Shedeur, and two-way star Travis Hunter, who is the country's top recruit in 2022. Hunter played 144 snaps for the Buffaloes and was active all over the field, contributing on both sides of the ball. As a cornerback, Hunter came down with an interception and forced 3 incompletions, and as a receiver, he caught 11 passes for 119 yards, the second most on the team. One of those 11 catches on offense included a leaping 43-yarder with a defender draped all over his back to convert a 3rd and 16 during a flurry when the teams traded touchdowns over 6 straight possessions in the second half. DeMarcus Cousins, a former NBA center who once remarked that his childhood ambition was to play football, was so moved by Travis Hunter's display that he took to social media to declare him the main man and a college football player to watch out for. Cousins tweeted, "Travis Hunter equals him." Before his unfortunate injury against CSU, the two-way talent who followed Sanders from Jackson State to Colorado has dazzled fans and scouts alike, demonstrating why he is the #1 prospect in 2023. LeBron James. Another NBA star who was in awe of Travis Hunter's performance is 4-time NBA Finals MVP, LeBron James. The NBA superstar offered his support to the two-way star after he was forced to leave the game due to a late hit. He even tweeted that what happened to Hunter was definitely targeting, blatant and uncalled for. Besides, he has seen others get thrown out for less. I mean, since LeBron played wide receiver in college and was so good that some sports analysts, football critics, high school coaches, and former and current players speculated that James could have played in the NFL. LeBron would undoubtedly know a thing or two about football. Nonetheless, aside from coming out to support Travis Hunter, LeBron was also impressed by Shedeur's performance. "Shedeur, you're a problem," LeBron James tweeted. Derek White. Boston Celtics point guard Derek White even called Hunter the best player in the country and expressed his surprise at how Deion Sanders is using the versatile player, given that the Pro Football Hall of Famer famously played both sides of the football at various points during his NFL career. Kendrick Perkins. Former NBA center Kendrick Perkins, however, showed support to both Deion and Shedeur Sanders. The sports analyst, who is a native of Texas, posted a video where he said Deion's outing in his first game showed that he is no doubt powerful and is just getting started. Perkins added that everyone will be keeping an eye on Colorado for the remainder of the season, and recruiting interest is going to go up, and if he were still in college, he would be heading there too. Lamar Odom. After the Buffaloes won their first game of the season, NBA All-Star Lamar Odom was amazed at Coach Prime's influence on a team that went 1-11 last season. He explained that Deion Sanders was making moves in just the first week of college football, and he might just have to make a quick stop to Colorado to see the boys play live. However, a week after he said that, the Buffaloes won their second consecutive game against the Nebraska Cornhuskers by a massive margin of 22 points. And the two-time NBA champion was far too impressed by the turnouts and Coach Prime's influence on Colorado that he took to social media to express his shock, writing, "Primetime got all of Colorado to show out. The Deion Sanders impact is real." Paul George. While his Clippers teammates Kawhi Leonard showed up at the Buffaloes game against Colorado State, 8-time All-Star Paul George was at home also watching, and he made it known on social media. After Colorado managed to pull out a big 45-42 win over TCU in a game that they were expected to lose, shocking the world, Paul George took to social media to show his support for Deion Sanders. "Prime time," he tweeted. Trae Young. Atlanta Hawks point guard Trae Young also joined in to show his support for Deion Sanders. He tweeted, "Deion Sanders got football lit." The Texas native further claimed that Coach Prime has assembled a team capable of winning the championship. In any case, this wouldn't be the first time that Trae Young will come to support the Colorado Buffaloes head coach. Ahead of the Buffaloes game against Colorado State, their head coach Jay Norvell took a shot at Deion Sanders when he said, "When I talk to grown-ups, I take my hat and my glasses off. That's what my mother taught me." This didn't sit well with Coach Prime, who later fired back before the game, claiming that Colorado State had messed around and made it personal. Whatever the case, Deion Sanders defeated Jay Norvell and his team. However, shortly after that, a different college football head coach took another shot at Deion Sanders and the Buffaloes. Oregon's head coach Dan Lanning, in an interview, claimed the Buffaloes have won nothing to affect the Pac-12 Conference, and he doesn't remember them ever winning anything for them to now leave the Pac-12 Conference. In any case, the statement didn't sit well with Trae Young, who soon came to the defense of Coach Prime and went on Twitter to tweet, "These coaches really tripping." Giannis Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee Bucks forward Giannis Antetokounmpo, who apparently doesn't watch football as he is more of a soccer fan, admitted that the game against Colorado State was unreal and credited Deion Sanders' coaching skills and his group of players for disproving the critics. Reggie Bullock. San Antonio guard Reggie Bullock acknowledged that everyone he knows watched the Colorado Buffaloes versus Colorado State game, and it appears that everyone will continue to do so given that Coach Prime's presence has turned many people into Buffalo supporters. Reggie Bullock also praised Rick George, the CU athletic director, for luring Deion Sanders away from Jackson State and bringing him to Boulder. For a team that just had a single win last season, George's pitch about getting the Buffaloes back to national prominence got Sanders interested, and now, the effects of luring Deion Sanders are already apparent after 3 games into the new season. Isaiah Thomas. 2-time NBA All-Star Isaiah Thomas was also watching the game, and he made sure to praise Coach Prime. The point guard, who once stayed in Colorado when he played for the Denver Nuggets in the 2018-2019 season, was impressed by the Colorado Buffaloes and Coach Prime's resilience. "Prime got the whole world rooting for Colorado. America's college team for show," Isaiah Thomas tweeted. DeMar DeRozan. Chicago Bulls forward DeMar DeRozan wasn't left out among the NBA stars who praised Coach Prime. The 6-time All-Star gave a big shout-out to Deion Sanders on Twitter for his impressive debut game as Colorado Buffaloes head coach. De'Aaron Fox. Another NBA star who was very impressed with Deion Sanders' debut game was Sacramento Kings guard De'Aaron Fox. "What a debut," Fox tweeted. The game against TCU proved many doubters wrong about Deion Sanders' coaching ability as he defeated the runner-up in last season's college football championship in just his first game. Jabari Smith Jr. Houston Rockets power forward tweeted, "Whoa, oh, so Primetime really had some luggage and it was really Louis." 3 smiling faces emojis. His tweet was in reference to the roster overhaul Deion Sanders had when he first joined the Buffaloes. Currently, only 9 scholarship players remain from the 2022 squad after 39 transferred out. Sanders recruited 68 new scholarship players, including Travis Hunter, a 2-way star, and his 2 kids, Shadur and Shiloh. R.J. Hampton. Former NBA guard R.J. Hampton also chimed in on Deion Prime's impact on the Buffaloes when he expressed his surprise at how the team held their own against TCU. Hampton also praised Shadur Sanders when he tweeted, "2 is a bad man." Nonetheless, we can only hope that Coach Prime and his boys continue their impressive form to the end of the season and have a title to show for it. What are your thoughts on the Colorado Buffaloes' most recent performance? Do you believe they can carry on like this? Let me know in the comment section.